7 hard truths life don't want you to know. Have you ever felt like you're playing a game where no one explained the rules? You work hard, play fair, follow all the life formulas you've been taught, go to school, get a degree, be kind, be disciplined, but somehow the rewards never seem to come. You look around and see others getting ahead, happier, richer, more fulfilled, while you're still wondering, what am I doing wrong? And then you realize the uncomfortable truth. Life isn't fair, and it doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't reward you just for trying your best. Life doesn't give you credit for doing a good job. There's no invisible scoreboard that records how hard you've tried or how hard you've struggled. Ultimately, life only responds to one thing: what you actually do and the results you produce. That's why today, I want to share with you 7 hard truths that most people spend their lives avoiding. But once you face them, once you truly understand and accept them, you'll stop living as a supporting character in someone else's story and finally start writing your own story of triumph. Truth 1. No one owes you anything. Let's start with the hardest truth. No one, not your parents, your friends, your boss, or even life itself, is obligated to give you anything. Everything you want must be earned through your own efforts. We grow up believing, just be good, work hard, live right, and life will reward you. But that's not how it works. There's no universe bank silently recording your every effort, then one day returning the rewards. Life doesn't care what you plan to do, it only looks at what you actually did. You can be exhausted, you can suffer for years, and the world will just keep going. Not because it's unfair, but because it's neutral. Life doesn't reward intentions, it rewards actions and results. When you truly understand this, everything changes. You stop waiting for recognition, you stop blaming, and you start taking action, building, creating, moving forward. Because if no one owes you anything, then you are the only one responsible for your life. Truth 2. You can spend years on things that don't belong to you. This is a painful truth because almost everyone has fallen into it. You think you're pursuing your dreams, but sometimes it's just someone else's dream that society has cleverly placed in your mind. From a young age, we are taught that success means status, luxury cars, high positions, admiration. We unconsciously absorb these standards, and then, as we grow up, gradually lose the ability to ask ourselves, what really makes me happy? Instead of living to feel fulfilled, we live to be recognized. I have seen many people trade their youth, their energy, even their identity just to achieve a model that society praises. And then when they reach the peak, they are shocked to realize that place is not as brilliant as imagined. It is cold, lonely, and empty. True success is not about how high you climb, but whether you are on the right track or not. It is not about making others admire, but about making you proud when looking back at yourself. It is not about the image of a winner, but the feeling of living true to what you believe. So, stop for a moment and ask yourself, am I pursuing this because I truly love it, or just because I want others to see me doing it? That little question seems simple, but if you answer honestly, it can save you half a lifetime from going down the wrong path. Truth 3. Most people don't really care about your problems. You may think that people are watching you, judging your every move, gossiping about your mistakes, or worrying about your suffering. However, the truth is that most of them are so busy dealing with the chaos in their own lives that they don't have the presence of mind to pay attention to you. Everyone is fighting a battle that others don't see. They have fears they don't dare to speak out, pressures they endure, and wounds they hide behind their smiles. So when you open up, they can listen, they can comfort, they can say a few kind words, but when the conversation ends, they return to their own concerns, not because they are cold, but because they are just as much alive as you are. We live in a noisy world where attention is divided between work, money, relationships, and countless other trivial things. No one can carry your pain longer than you. Don't expect infinite sympathy, and don't hope that someone will come along and save you from your suffering. Sympathy can only provide temporary relief, but it can't change reality. Only action can do that. There will come a time when you have to ask yourself, will I continue to retell the story of my hurt, or will I write my own story of strength? Learn to pick yourself up, not because you have to be absolutely strong, but because no one can walk for you. Feeling lonely or lost is natural, but staying there is a choice. And when you truly accept that no one is coming to save you, something magical happens. You stop waiting, you start taking action, and in that moment you realize that the power to change your life has never been beyond your reach. Truth 4. Time is your most cruel enemy. Have you ever really thought about your time not in years, but in weeks? If you live to be 80, you have about 4,000 weeks on Earth. And if you are 30, you have used more than 1,500 weeks. A third of your life is gone, not in your imagination, but in reality. And the harsh truth is, every week that passes is gone forever, whether you used it well or not. Time doesn't care if you are tired, scared, or not ready. It just keeps on ticking, second by second, minute by minute, without stopping, without mercy, without waiting for anyone. Imagine, if every minute you wasted cost you $1, would you still be willing to spend hours scrolling through your phone, gossiping, or doing things that don't add value? Because that's exactly what's happening. You're spending the most valuable asset you have, time. Money can be earned again, relationships can be mended, health can be restored, but time once gone, it can never come back. Yesterday can't come back, last week can't be made back. Every wasted moment is a part of your life that's lost forever. The scariest thing isn't dying early, it's living too long in a state of procrastination, always saying tomorrow until there's no tomorrow left. The latter seems harmless, but it is actually a promise that will cost you your entire life. Every dream, every goal, every better version of yourself, it all depends on how you use it today. Time is the fairest thing, but also the cruelest. It gives everyone the same amount, but rewards only those who use it wisely. For some, time is the most powerful weapon. For others, it is a slow poison. Ultimately, how you use your time is how you live your life. And just realizing that, you might want to start living differently starting today. Truth 5. Comfort is killing you slowly. Your biggest enemy is not failure, but comfort, the cozy trap that silently eats away at your potential. It feels safe, familiar, and comfortable. You lie down, turn on Netflix, scroll through your phone, and tell yourself you're just relaxing. But slowly, that rest becomes a habit. Then, an invisible prison, warm but trapping you inside. Comfort disguises itself as happiness, but is actually sweet poison. It paralyzes desire, stifles effort, and lulls you with the whisper, "You're fine, stop trying." And while you believe it, life quietly slips by. Every great journey begins with discomfort. Practice hurts, commitment scares, but that's the price of growth. Without challenge, you don't grow, you just survive. In life, you only have two pains: discipline or regret. One is short-lived, the other is lifelong. So ask yourself, are you living in peace or dying in comfort? Truth 6. Fear never goes away. Most people wait for that magical day, the day they wake up, fearless, confident, and ready to take action. But that day never comes. Fear doesn't go away, it just changes form. Sometimes it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear that you'll never be good enough. Even the people you admire, the successful and inspiring people, are just as scared as you are. The only difference is, they don't wait for fear to go away, they act while they're still scared. I remember the first time I spoke in front of a crowd. My hands were shaking, my heart was racing, my mind was blank. I asked myself, what if I forget my words? What if they laugh? And it did. I stumbled, I fumbled, I was laughed at. But I got through it, and from then on the fear got a little smaller. It didn't go away, it just got quieter each time you dared to face it. This is something few people tell you. Courage isn't about not being afraid, it's about taking a step forward despite being afraid. You can't erase fear, you can only go through it. You don't have to be strong forever, you just have to be 5 seconds braver than your fear, 5 seconds to speak up, to try again, to take another step. And sometimes, those 5 seconds alone can change your life. Once you realize that fear isn't your enemy, but a sign that you're getting closer to something meaningful, you'll stop waiting until you're ready and start doing what you should have been doing all along. Truth 7. No one succeeds alone. We love the myth of the lone wolf, the self-made hero. But the truth is, lone wolves die in the snow. No one builds greatness in isolation. Behind every success story is a network of teachers, friends, mentors, even rivals who pushed them forward. Isolation doesn't make you stronger. Connection does. Seek out companions, people who challenge you, support you, and remind you why you started. They don't just help you, they hold you accountable. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So there it is, 7 harsh truths that shape life. No one owes you anything. You can spend years chasing the wrong things. Most people don't care about your struggles. Time is ruthless. Comfort is quietly killing you. Fear never leaves. And no one succeeds alone. You can deny these truths and stay stuck where you are. or you can face them, accept them, and use them as fuel for your growth. In the end, there's only one question left. Will you keep living in illusion, or will you finally face the truth and start truly living?